people might think Acid Storm is my favorite Seeker, but what you don't know is there is another. Skywarp fans, sorry not sorry. Part of the original Seeker squad before they were even called that, Thundercracker believes the sky is his domain, and that he rules against the ground dwellers. He'll even attack them just for being filthy, flightless parasites. Although with his loud demeanor that'll make the neighbors call for a noise complaint, strangely he has shown sympathy towards humanity, but would rather keep it to himself. He even befriended the best character in Transformers, Buster the dog. Ready to roar into action, how does the toy do? The third repaint to the line, although it was going to be in place of Acid Storm before plans changed, Thundercracker's mold comes from the IDW themed Starscream, in that the design of the jet is based on IDW concept, this time featured in the classic dark blue. The shape feels like a blend of the more recent F-22, but there's a sense of the reshaped recognized trait of the original F-15. While repaint hatred seems to be a thing, Thundercracker and Skywarp are the common exception. This tradition has broken over the years, but this isn't a surprise. Seeing another rendition of the dark blue Seeker makes me happy that the world still hasn't forgotten this lovable hunk. The paint job pattern mostly follows the other Seekers with a singular stripe of white in front of a rageful red because, with a name like Thundercracker, you've gotta make some noise. In addition, there's a gold cockpit and a line of silver giving them some pop just to make sure that you're keeping up with the rest of the class. Fold up landing gear on the front, though watch the snoop for droop, and null race on the side that you can remove, but why would you? This is embarrassing. Also, his face is at the bottom so he can scowl and mock at those on the ground. Or keep an eye on Buster. Also, you can attach a weapon on the top, including Powerglide, but good luck flying. Thundercracker may be basic in retrospect, but we've come to accept it and almost admire how the simple things can work. Robot mode. Such a simple transformation, but Thundercracker looks amazing. Kind of curious why some Seeker molds get things wrong. It seems very basic when you think about it. Seeing the silver over the dark blue and black gives him enough life, but provokes a dark tone that feels absolutely perfect for the Decepticon role. Just wish the nips were painted. I like my painted nips. Don't judge me, I just like George Clooney Batman. Head's got some good molding and decent paint for its size, though no head articulation? Huh, same with Bombshell. I guess the Decepticons didn't deserve to look beside them in this wave. But which one of you pissed someone off? Wow, a smaller head than Windcharger. Did someone say, articulation? Ball-jointed shoulders, ball-jointed elbows, ball-jointed hips, hinged knees, and heels and toes move. It's not impossible to pose, but feels overly restricted. A basic standing pose works just fine, but try for something dynamic, and you'll have to adjust with only so much wiggle room. Thundercracker comes with the classic null raise, which can plug into the hands with an average peg, but look further and the smaller peg can attach to the shoulders nice and safely. Flops around a little too much, but should get the job done. You also get bonus leg fins so he can be Aquaman. I guess that's why he's so blue. Because he cries a lot. I have to admire the detail when you lift up the cockpit. Doesn't need it, but the extra level of inner workings is fantastic. Right down to the semi-truck grill in his stomach. I'm happy to say on my copy the wings seem tighter and actually lock into place, which alternatively was an issue with my Acid Storm. However, the shoulder doesn't really lock in well, so still shamed. The figure is simple enough. It doesn't do anything offensive, but the fact we can come back to this guy and that they're still making him is a pleasure. While some might have a different Seeker in mind, Thundercracker always takes the top spot. And I'm glad to have it in one of my favorite classes in Generations. Won't stand up to your deluxes, but then you're missing the point. Keep in mind, he's banned from every library.